Hi, Steve here. Welcome to this overview on the Hedge Horse Bot. Now this is a Betfair bot, so you need a Betfair account obviously to use it, and it bets directly into your betting account. This bot is very simple to use, and it has two basic sides to it. It has the manual, so if we look here, this is the manual side where you can go and put your Dutches on, or hedge, or part Dutch, part hedge, whatever you want to do, and you can manually do it. And then we have the auto section here where you can say you want the first three in the market and make your settings that way. You can also pick what countries you wanted to bet. On auto one, you may only want to bet, say for example, you may only want to bet Australia, so you would only have Australia ticked, and you may only want to bet handicap races, so you'd have non-handicap unticked. So you make your settings up here to when you want the bot to play. So you've got three of these which you can make all different scenarios that you want, and set exactly what you want. So you can set, like the first favourite, you can say the minimum must have a minimum price, for example. You can have minimum profit over here, so you can put the figure in here of what profit you will accept in the Dutch, and then the maximum price range of the horses. So you can set all those plus the offset tick, which is how much are you allowing the price to drop, and still put the Dutch on. We recommend that you should have 10 ticks, because nothing worse than getting two horses on the Dutch and the other one dropping in price. If it's dropping in price, it's been well backed, and you don't get it because it's dropped below your tick offset. Now, just how much has the price moved? Okay, so let's basically have a look at what we have here. We have view the market. So the good thing with view the market is obviously you can sort by the favourite all the way down. Now, you can't bet or do anything in view the market, but it's where you can just have a good look and see what's happening. Then you have the manual Dutch, and in this one here, this is where you come to a race. For example, let's say we want to go to Kalgoorlie race 8 here. We bring up the race and we can click sort. At the moment it's in saddlecloth order, but we can hit sort, and now it brings it in the favourite order. So Love Drunk Baby is a favourite at 4.2 and goes on down to the least favourite. You scroll down, so it's showing you eight horses here, and if there's any more you have to scroll down. So this one here, for example, you put the wager, how much you want to spend on the Dutch, and then you click the horses that you may want, and at the moment these are all for Dutching, and you can see how much stake the bot will bet, because the bot does the bet. As soon as you hit submit bets, the bot does the betting to the ratios that it needs to make a consistent profit. And here we're looking at 2.65, 2.63 and 2.59, so about a 52 to 53% profit on our $5 wager should this bet come in. But we may, for example, because short talk is at 7s, we may only want to part hedge this, meaning we don't want, if short talk wins, we don't want to make a profit. We just want to, for example, lessen our loss. And if we had a part hedge at half a point, you can see there we would stake 42 cents, but we would lose £2 or $2.58. So we may want to go to part Dutch at half a point, and you can see there now we're only going to lose 63 cents should short talk win. But obviously if Talk It Up and Love Drunk Baby win, we're going to be making more profit. Before we said 52, now you can see it's at 77 if we take this bet. So we can mix and match this one here when we do the manual betting. So that's when you see a race, you come in here and you want to place the bet. We can see this is 7 minutes away, but let's just take this bet now and submit it. Click on submit, and then if we go to current bets, you can see there now it's put our bets on. and there's the prices that got matched, and there's the staking. And you remember Short Talk's got less staking on it because obviously it's a higher price horse, but we're only doing a half bet on it. We're only doing a half Dutch. That's what a part Dutch here, and we've taken half, or we can change it. We may want to have a horse, for example. Let's go to the Newman race, which is it's just run. We can't go there. We'll stick with the Kalgoorlie race, and we'll just untick these. And what we'll do, refresh the odds. What we want to do here is we want Love Drunk Baby. We really like Love Drunk Baby. So what we can do is we can do a part Dutch, and we can say, well, we want twice as much on this horse, on Love Drunk Baby. We want to spend twice as much on the Dutch, and you can see here now we're going to be staking $2.91 on number 8, and we're going to win $5.44, so over 100% profit should Love Drunk Baby win. However, Talk It Up and Short Talk, we're going to have less on them, but we just break even. So it means if either of these two horses win, we get out of jail, okay? And we don't lose any money, we don't make any, or we make a few cents, okay? But our main thing is we want virtually a bet on Love Drunk Baby, but have insurance, and that's what we've done by making it part Dutch, but making it times the power of 2. Okay, the multiplier only works for these two columns here. Okay, if you were to use multiplier of 1, that would be equivalent to having a full Dutch, which is what these are here. So this is how the Dutch manual works, and you just click on the races that you want, and they will appear in here. Providing obviously they haven't run, they'll have the prices and everything else. Okay, so here we will push submit. So we've got that bet. If we just have a look, you can see there now we've got it up here, and we can see here Love Drunk Baby, it's got $2.75, Short Talk's got 92 cents, and Talk It Up has got 1.13. So we've got two Dutches in this one race coming up in the next 4 minutes. If we click on Auto Back 1, this is where we can control, we make a setting that will keep running as long as it conforms to the settings that we have here. Okay, so we pick the countries we want it to be on, and that is all controlled over here in the Back 1 races, and Back 1 venue are shown here. Okay, so we can delete venues if we don't want certain venues. If we're going to start deleting venues, then we've got to untick the auto reload markets, because it will reload them back again. But you've got up here timing, so pre-play you can bet 25 seconds or whatever you deem you want, the minimum number of runners you want, first favourite minimum price, and you can put in how much you want, how much to be invested on the race. So if there's not a certain amount of money on it, you may not want to bet on that race, even though other limits conform. And you can say in play, do you want to cancel the bet? Do you want to run? Do you want the bet to be placed at SP, or do you want to keep the bet in play? We always suggest that you take SP, and by having the multiplier at 10, that should always be actioned well before it goes into in play. And then we can have the settings of what we want the first horse. We may say the first favourite, but we want the favourite to be between 3 and 5, for example. So unless the favourite is between 3 and 5, then the Dutch won't go on. If only one of the horses doesn't conform to the settings you have, the Dutch won't go on. Okay, so if we have, say, 4 horses, for example, all Dutch, except for the last one, maybe we just want a part hedge of half, then if all these settings don't conform, then none of this race will not be bet. Okay, so these are designed to run on autopilot, and you've got 3 different autopilots that you can run 3 different sets of scenarios on. You may have the same scenario, but you want to run in different countries. You can do that with the auto bet bot. Okay, so that is how the bot works. You have a log file so you can see what's happening. If you have the show log ticked, you can see the bets going on or why the bets don't go on, and you can see that maybe it didn't conform to the price, didn't have enough runners, etc. The results are all there for you. The current bets, which are these ones we've got on here now, and then back to the bet settings. So that is the Hedge Horse Bot. It will bet on any horse races that are covered by Betfair. Okay, so thanks for watching this overview on the Hedge Horse Bot. I hope that if you like betting more than one horse, then the Hedge Horse Bot is a great tool to use. And you can, just before I go, say you only wanted to, say in this race what you'd like to love Drunk Baby, and you only wanted to bet it straight out, all you do is tick the Dutch button and have no other horses ticked, then it'll be like a straight out bet. Okay, so thanks again for your time today, and I hope you get involved in our Hedge Horse Bot. Thank you.